are live. Hi guys. Let me share this live stream. Welcome to my live stream, guys. Welcome guys. Karibuni kwenye live stream yangu. Welcome. 2 people watching my live stream. Karibuni sana. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate. 3 people watching. That is good. 4 people watching. Yay, 4 people watching. Five. Five people wanna watch. I think I can start. Babe, naomba uniconnectie hii charger ya laptop, please. Hi guys, so welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to this live stream. We have 7 people in the house. Asanteni sana. Thank you for joining my live stream. I really appreciate. I'm taking this moment to just thank all of you for being here. Thank you for the support you've been giving me here on YouTube. I do not take it for granted. If you're seeing my face for the very first time, if you've never interacted with this YouTube channel, if this is your first time seeing such a face, my name is Anne Munaji, and I am so happy, so very, very much happy that you've chosen to make this. You've chosen to join us today, and my only plea is please subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not. I welcome you here, and I hope that we get to spend many years together here as we grow, learn together, outgrow things together and learn, encourage each other, teach each other. This YouTube channel was created mainly to educate, to entertain, and to just make life easier. There are those conversations that are not easily put out there, but this is a channel where I'm just creating a platform for everyone to feel safe, to feel free, to express themselves. Yeah, so welcome. I am so honored to have you. My name is Anne Munaji. I am a Christian. I love the Lord with all my heart, with everything in me. Um, I choose to serve Him every day. He has called me to serve. I have no other option but to serve God. So, yes, anything that involves Jesus involve me. I'm also a counseling psychologist. I am trained, I am qualified, I am certified, I am licensed. So if you have anyone out there that wishes to see a counseling psychologist, you can refer them to me. My number is 0702 314 725. Anything psychological that needs to be addressed, they can reach me out through that number. Yeah, matters spiritual. If you feel like you want to talk to someone, if there's something you do not understand, always reach me out through that number. We can talk and talk. Yeah. Anything that revolves around life, relationships, marriages, career, um, just day to day life. There are challenges we face every day, and sometimes you just need that one person you can talk to, because things can really get hard, things can really get challenging, and the best we can have is a support system, a person that we can call and things will be all right. If it's a group of people that you can join and just feel fine afterwards. So don't stay uh, with issues that are going to trouble you. There's someone you can call, there's someone you can talk to. Reach out to me. If it's above me, then I can refer you to those above me also. Yeah, and those that are my returning subscribers, now shukuru sana. Thank you for always being here. Thank you for always choosing this YouTube channel as your home. I do appreciate the comments, the feedbacks that I have been getting from you guys, especially on the videos that I have been creating, to prepare those that are not married yet as they transition, and those that are even just trusting God for partners, those that are not even there yet. Thank you, because your feedbacks are encouraging me to keep creating more and more content. So on to what we are supposed to discuss today. Earlier on my Instagram, if you're not following me on Instagram, kindly go to my Instagram and follow me, because you're missing out, and I don't want you to miss out on so many things. I sent a Q&A, the anonymous, on my Instagram and WhatsApp, and I requested people to ask me questions, so that I may answer them on my live stream today. And yeah, that is what we are going to do. I received a lot of questions, and that is all we are going to do today, answer these questions. So if you will still have questions, please feel free to just leave a chat down below. I'll be able to read them. Once again, karibuni sana. I'm happy to have you guys here, na ninawashukuru for the support. Yeah, if you can hear me, just wave so that nijue sijiongeleshi, nijue I'm speaking to people. You can wave. Thank you for the like. Oh guys, I had forgotten. Please give the video a like. Give the video a like. Usikose kunipea hizo likes. Please give the video a like. Congratulations to you guys. Many of these questions were mature questions, They were questions we can engage on and have, a conversation. These are good questions. Those ones that uh, were not respectful, I choose not to answer them. So we'll stick to the agenda of the day, and that is answering questions that were supposed to be asked. So yeah, now where do we start? Someone asked, how will I know a lady or a man, if a lady or a man is chosen from God? And this one, I think the person was asking in relation to a relationship, whether how he or she, because she did not give, I don't know the gender, if he or she, how he or she is, can she, hey, how can he or she identify a man or a woman that has been chosen by God for them? And you know what? This question, many of us have asked this question before, way before we got in relationships and even marriage. I think everyone that has passed through um, this season and this life will say, okay, those ones that are now mature and can speak differently will tell you that God does not shout. He will not come to your dreams and, shout and give you a name or and tell you, you know what, ndio huyu ndio wako nimekupatia. Kitambo, people used to katia us, especially sisi wa Kristo, with statements like, I was asleep, God told me it was you, I am very sure it is you, God showed me your face, it was the same physical appearance, things like that. Then because of being naive, you find yourself saying yes to this person mainly because you also believe God talks to them. At that point, some of us who are not spiritually mature, there are questions we could not even ask. We didn't even know God could even speak to us. So when a man of God comes and talks or presents himself like that, bas, nimepata mtu huyu, ni wa Mungu, God has chosen this person for me. Unajipata you've said yes to the wrong person because this person didn't really have any other way of katiaring you. So those days, especially, the best way to involve a girl into dating, many would use that statement. Some of us didn't know that God would use clarity. Some of us had no idea that God would use confirmations. There's this piece you just kuna tu hii amani mtu upata, kuna tu hii clarity inashukanga, ndio ujue huyu mtu ni the one. There's just so much peace around this person. Yeah, I can see some people are joining in. Karibuni sana, we are answering questions. If you have any other question, you will just drop it on the hapo chini kwa chat box, nitaiona. Yeah, I'll see them. I was saying, if you're not anxious, if this person is not causing confusion, if there's so much peace and so much clarity, you've prayed about it, you feel so much calmness around that particular issue, around this person, you've befriended them, and you just feel like, you know what, my spirit is okay with this person, they might be the one. Considering God has given us free will to know what is right or wrong, kuna tu vile unaweza feel ai mtu hapana, unaomba tu una feel ai hapana, spirit yako tu inakataa, haupati hata, unajua kuna kwanga na confirmation, yani unapata mtu anakuambia tu, unajua nini mnaji ni huyu, kuna vile nimekuwa nikisoma huyo mtu, kuna vile namwangalia, vile nimekuwa nikisoma tabia zake, you know, there is also report from those around that person. Do not neglect what other people have to say about it. And I'm not saying wale wenye hawakutakii, unajua kuna wengine pia hawakuangi wazuri. Focus more, lean more on those that you know really they care for you and they love you. And sometimes these confirmations will not even come from the people you know. Sometimes it's from watu tu wengine wa huku nje. Unapata tu mtu amepita mahali amewaona pamoja, mnakaa vizuri, mnaweza make a good couple. Well, pia usiende tu na ignorance ati juu amesema hivyo pia unaingia, you know, hapana. Ensure there's clarity, ensure you've prayed about it, there's so much peace, there's good report about this person from those around. Yani, take time and focus on free will that God has given you. Amekupatia uwezo wa kujua mbaya na nzuri. Yeah, I think that is what I would say on that. Yeah, 1 Corinthians chapter 14 verse 33, it says, it reminds us that God is not the author of confusion. A God-ordained relationship aligns with your values, draws you closer to God, respects boundaries, and produces the fruit of the Spirit. See, that is very clear. I don't even have to talk more about it. It will not cause you confusion. It will cause clarity. It will bring peace. Because if it is God ordained, then it has to align to His will. And His will not make you question, will not cause doubt. Yeah, I think that is what I can say on that. Someone asked me, Anne, connect me with your friend. Guys, acheni niwaambie kitu. I have connected several of my friends on different, different times, different occasions, and most of these things don't work. And I feel like if I'm connecting you to a certain person that I know, it's because of the relationship I share with this person. Remember, I cannot share romantic relationships with all these people, so I do not know them from a romantic perspective. I don't know. I don't know how they react to things romantically. I don't know. I can only speak of the person I am married to or the person I dated. So I can connect you to my friend based on the relationship I share with them. But now, sasa mkikuja mkwe pamoja, kuna vitu zenye sijui, mingi zenye nimeona hazija work kwa sababu watu wanapata hawana common goal. Alafu sasa mimi nabaki hapo katikati, these are my friends, I've connected them together. Now they had like a thing going on and now they have to part ways, so I have to choose. If not choose, then the whole friendship thing becomes awkward. So I feel like God is the only one that can connect you to the person, that is you're supposed to spend the rest of your life with. Only God can draw you closer to, to that person. And connections cannot be forced. They cannot be forced. You know, there has to be a mutual understanding. I cannot really tell someone's desires because they're my friends. There are things people don't speak of. There are struggles they don't speak of. There are some behaviors they hide. You know, we cannot, sometimes we're not really transparent with each other ile ya kabisa, you know. So it's not, I think vile tuko tu saa hizi, naona ni vizuri kila mtu akijitafutia ama angoje Mungu amletee. Mungu atakukutanisha tu na mtu wako hata saa zenye wewe haufikiri. Na wale wenye mimi naweza unganisha, akenye sijui. Maybe niwaeke mahali, nisiwaunganishe really, lakini niwaeke mahali mwanze kuongea mjiunganishe nyinyi wenyewe. Ndio msikosane mniache kwa weird space. It's even beautiful when it's a misery, you know. It's a misery. It's beautiful. So wewe mwenye unasema ni ku fix now, my friend. Now that I cannot manufacture compatibility, I feel like ukiona niko na huyo mtu mwenye unataka specifically mahali, we jilete tu. Just gain courage and come. Kuja tu ujitafutie. Kuja ujiongee. Marafiki wangu ni wazuri sana. Lazima mkuwe na chemistry, there's the readiness. Yani, I cannot do that right now. Kitambo I would have. Right now I cannot. I don't think it's okay. Naona tu kila mtu anafaa kujibebea hii msalaba ya kuchoose partner. Ndio hata uko mbele usiseme ni Anna alinichagulia. Ni Anna alinichagulia. Ili kukuwa my choice ni munaji. So guys, hapo mimi nakuachia. Yeah. So my only encouragement to you that wants me to connect you to my friend, just grow right now, heal, jijenge, unajua, emotionally, psychologically, you know, ndio hata time ikifika, unajua maybe God amekuweka kwa hiyo space bado ndio uendelee kukuwa ready for this person. So build yourself, grow in all areas financially, you know, work on your feelings, work on your communication. Yani jipange tu ndio hata ukipatana na huyo mtu mwenye unataka ukuwe ready enough for that person. I think that is all I can say. I do not want to connect people. Let me go to another question. This was a concern from someone. Someone said, it is so sad that people don't check on firstborn daughters, especially if the mom is no more or away. First of all, hugs to you. Feel my hugs. Hugs to you, my sister. I do not know you, but I'm giving you my hugs, the intangible hugs. That is the word I was looking for, the intangible hugs. I think many firstborn daughters experience parentification. There are so many gaps that we feel. By the way, I'm a firstborn daughter. The only difference between me and this sister of mine here is my mom is closer to me, and she's still alive, and I thank God. I do not even thank God for that. But I really want to relate and resonate with this sister of mine. Yeah, so sad that people don't check on firstborn daughters, especially if the mom is no more or away. So basically, okay, I don't know where to stand. I don't know if the mom is dead or just away. She has used both, so we are going to use both. Um, and I want to tell you, my sister, you are allowed to rest. You are allowed to grieve, and you are allowed to be supported. One thing I came to understand way later is much of the responsibilities I used to think they've been given to me as a firstborn daughter. Many of these things we gave ourselves. We just saw gaps and we wanted them filled. We just saw things undone and we wanted to do everything. I think there's something with us. We want to perfect each and everything. If you're a firstborn daughter, I think you can relate with me. There's a way we just want to. Vicky Rayma has sent some love emojis. Thank you so much, my small sister. Huyo ni sister yangu mdogo. Hata huyo pia siwezi wapea. Hata huyo pia siwezi wapea. Bado ni mdogo. Bado ni mdogo kwa macho yangu. Bado ni mdogo kwa macho yangu. Yeah. So many of the responsibilities that we thought were handed over to us ama tuliwekelewa, zingine ni sisi tulijipea. We were not supposed to handle each and everything. Whoever lied to us as firstborn daughters that we are supposed to be everywhere in the house and, handling everything, that was a lie. We needed rest as much as, our other siblings. We needed time to just sit and not think like our siblings. We needed to be free like the rest. But I think with firstborn daughters, we carry the spirit of our moms. We want to discipline. We want to basically everything a mom does in the house, we want, or we find ourselves carrying all the responsibilities or modeling everything they do. I don't know. I think what I'll do different with my kids is ensuring that they understand I am the mother and they are my children. I wouldn't want them to wear this burden of, trying to play parental roles while they're supposed to be my kids under my roof. I'll I also no I also don't want to 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 really talk about it negatively, because there's a good side of it. There's a good side of being a firstborn daughter. It only gets tiring and burdening when there is so much that we've allowed ourselves to consume, when it gets overwhelming. If others can do, actually, don't show your siblings that you can do everything. Don't show your parents you can do everything, because sababu watakuachia. If it's time to rest. If it's time to discipline your small siblings, do that. If it's time to wear your child, you're a child in your parents' house. If it's time to wear that, baby of the house character, do that. I'm telling you, as a firstborn daughter that is now aware of so many things, allow yourself to rest. Please allow yourself to rest. Thank you for those that are joining in. Karibuni sana. Come on, I joined for the very first time. My name is Anne Munaji. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am so happy to have you here. Kindly remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give the video a like. Msikose kunipea hizo likes. Give the video a like. And if you get time, you can go back and check my videos. I have amazing videos. Check them out. It will be a very good way of supporting me. My journey is to educate, to entertain, to motivate, to encourage, uh, and to also have this channel monetized. It is my dream and I want it to come true. I hope by the end of June we get this channel to where it's supposed to be. Please, parents, ensure that your firstborn daughters are not carrying the responsibilities of the house. This is what so many parents don't know or are not even aware. Sometimes you feel like, we si ni mkubwa, we ni mkubwa wao, we ni mkubwa wao. It is well, it is okay, but just ensure they are not carrying the responsibility, of the house. They're not supposed to carry the emotional needs of their siblings. It is not their duty to carry the emotional needs of their parents. It is not their duty to carry the psychological needs of the house. Teach them that it is good to rest. Teach them it is good, to take a break. It is good to also be children in their parents' house. So my sister, warm hugs from me. I can relate, though I do not I cannot imagine what you have to go through if your parent is away or dead, uh, or gone. Let me use the word gone. I cannot imagine, but I want to tell you that you are seen. You are seen. Every effort you have put is seen. Every burden you're carrying, I am seeing you personally, because I am a firstborn girl daughter just like you. You are loved. You are very much appreciated for every effort you have put to ensure your family is together and everything in the house is moving accordingly. Yeah. Yes, guys, your comments will be much appreciated. Hapa chini on the chat box, send comments, send your highs. Let me know we are together. Give the video a like. Do not forget to give the video a like. I'll really appreciate if you give the video, a like. There's a question here. Why are Christian men not shooting their shot at Christian women? So if you are a Christian man and you are on my live stream, why are you guys not shooting your shots at Christian women? This is a question. I assume it's coming from a sister. Yes. So why are you not why are you not yes, why are you not shooting your shots? Why are you not shooting your shots? From what I've had kwa my male friends, most of them are very scared of spiritual women. I don't know, there's just kuna hii fear imekuja ya wanaume wa Kristo kuogopa wasichana wetu, wanadada wetu wa Kristo, and most times the excuse they have is these women are over spiritual. Is it the way our women look, physically? Is it the way they pray? Is it how they speak in tongues? What really stops you from, if it's not the fear of being rejected, unajua pia kuna vile sisi wasichana wa Kristo, hata pia mimi nilikuwa naambiwa tunakuogopa juu unakanga serious, unakaa haupendi mchezo, sijui unakaa over spiritual. But it takes, I believe it takes a man that knows what he really wants to pursue a woman, regardless of who they look like, the characters they wear. I feel like the over spiritual part of this conversation is always given as an excuse. I do not know about you, but I believe if someone wants something, they're going to go for it. They're going to go for it. Yeah. Thank you for those of you that are joining in. Please kindly give the video a like. Ndashukuru sana. Give the video a like. Uh, and I don't know if it's emotional maturity. What I've also realized, even with my closest female friends that are not in relationships right now, they they have really worked on their emotional maturity. Their conversations, I'm going to use, I'm not mentioning names, but I'm just using examples of people I know. Most of the women I know, the spiritual women I know, the godly women I know, have worked on themselves emotionally. And sorry guys, something is happening on my laptop here. I don't know. So sorry that I'm done with that. They have worked on themselves emotionally. So if a man is coming to try shoot their shot on a woman that is emotionally mature, and this man has unhealed wounds, most probably the conversations they're going to have are going to be very shallow. And I'm not saying this in a bad way. They're going to look shallow. And I don't know if there can really be an understanding if a woman is coming out as more mature than the man. Many times utasikia msichana akisema huyu msee hajakomaa kichwa. So as a man, come healed, come prepared. Hakuna, not even, hakunanga mkate ngumu mbele ya chai. So not even an over spiritual woman can stop you from shooting your shot if you really want, if that is something that you really want. So to my women, of course, especially to the ones that have questions like this, because I've gotten like 3 of them. They have been written differently, but zote ni same. What did I want to say? Why am I forgetting? Uh-huh. Yeah, I was coming to my fellow women. Also allow these men to express themselves when they come. You know what? One thing I'm sure is we women know what we want. I knew what I want from as young as I was, 21. I knew I wanted to get married when I'm this age. I knew the kind of person I wanted. I was very sure. I know there were parts of me that were not really mature, but I was sure of what I wanted. So there were these other things that I was supposed to work on, like my anger and blah blah blah, but I knew what I wanted. So my fellow women, hata kama si mtu mwenye unataka, of course you're not going to tolerate conversations ziendelee na si mtu unataka, but my kind request is give these men opportunities to present themselves. Allow them to present their agendas. Don't be too serious. Don't stop them before they finish those sentences. I know sometimes it can be boring. Inaweza hata inaudhi kuongea na mtu, conversation zake is a low IQ. That is the word I can use. But give these people a chance to present themselves. If it's not something you want, if it's not something you see yourself pursuing, then there has, I know we are training ourselves to be respectful and modest, and you know just work on a way of shutting it down without being rude or without using terms or words that put these men down. I think pia ni sisi pia tuko sometimes we are too fast to shut them. We are too fast to respond. We are too fast to speak. Let us listen. If it's not what we want, uh, if it's not aligning to the ideal men that we want, then there's a way to shut. There's a way to shut these conversations. And to you, Christian man, shoot your shot. Do not be intimidated. In fact, if there's something that should encourage you more to pursue them, is their love for God, the over spirituality. Wewe kama unaona akona qualities unaweza taka, shoot your shot, bisha yo mlango. Kwani what is the worst that could happen akikataa? Nothing at all. I don't think kuna kitu mbaya ama kuna kitu kubwa inaweza kukufanyikia. Rejection too. This person rejects you, go to the next until you find your person. No. Yeah. So I think for men pia msikuja na hiyo ego ya over spiritualism ati Mungu amesema ukikataa. But kuna mwingine mpaka anakutishianga. You're making the wrong choice. If you do not accept me, you will regret later. Kuna kwanga pia naona kutisha watu. Sasa wewe kama unakuja kupresent initwanga aje, kama unakuja kuleta manifesto yako, kama unakuja kushoot your shot, be emotionally prepared that this woman might reject or agree. Come really prepared. Do not be inadequate. Have the space to also, let them breathe. Saa zingine unajua kuna mtu anakupasiu na hata akuachi upumue na kusumbua masimu manini. Wacha mtu a process. Give them time. Hakuna mkate ngumu mbele ya chai. Hakuna hapa kitu. With the right person, hata huyo unasema ni ako over spiritual, anaweza jikunja mpaka ushangae. Act with wisdom. Come with wisdom. Come with courage. Sisi wanawake tunapenda wanaume wanajiamini sana. So yes. Na nyinyi wanawake wenzangu, tupatieni hawa watu nafasi wajiongee. Kama si wako basi excuse, unamwambia you know what, you're not the one for me, but it was nice and I applaud you for the courage. I'm tired of being single and feel forgotten by God. Hey. Yeah, and the example she was using was this how the Christian friends that are married are now, this pushing her on the other side. Yeah, so she's tired of being single. First of all, your feelings are valid, my sweetheart. I do not know you, but your feelings are valid. There's the social grief that happens, that people experience when their friends are transitioning to other phases of life, and to be specific, marriage. When we're talking of and it's something that should be talked of, by the way. It is something that should be emphasized, because this is something that is it is grief, you know. um it is like you're losing something, not really losing in a way you'll never see it, but there's a connection that is being replaced by something permanent. Probably you're not going to have, you're not, there's so much that goes on, you know, kwa hii transition. And I really want to hug this lady over here, because I've been here and I've seen my friends having the same fear when I was getting married. um yes. So this social grief, just like any other grief, my advice to you is kindly just sit in that grief and experience it. um allow this loss to not have a permanent, impact. Do not get stuck in the process of grieving this lost relationship or relationships. She's speaking from a point, I think she has, many of her friends are transitioning, so unaona pia wakiwa wengi, you find yourself unabaki peke yako. Probably these friends will now interact more with each other because they understand each other, wanaelewana kuliko vile wewe sasa ungeelewana now. There are things that they will relate more with that you cannot. So it's just a phase of life and it's going to pass. I am telling you for free, it is going to pass. It's not going to last. And you're going to be okay. But before that, I want you to not neglect how you're feeling. I allow yourself to process this grief. Also just ask yourself, what really hurts the most, them going, uh, or the relationship. And by the way, the relationship doesn't have to end. I don't know why most of us just cut people off when you get married. It shouldn't. Haifangi kukua hivyo. Though I also want you to understand, sometimes it's not intentional. You get married and there are so many other things unapatana nazo huko kwa hiyo season ya life. And most times, I'll speak on behalf of those that are married, most times it's not even intentional. You just get lost into this new season, and there are so many new things to adjust to. There's a whole other human you're staying with. There's a transition that you just have to allow it to happen. So in the process of trying to adjust to this new life, you find yourself not really thinking about the friends that you used to have. And sometimes you'll think about them, but even just going back to text or call, unapata tu miezi zilipita ama miaka zilipita, so hamwezi tu tena rudi vile mlikuwa. So I feel you, my dear, and I understand where you're coming from, and um, I hope you understand that this season is not a punishment to you, but it's also a preparation, because sooner than you think, you're also going to join the other side of life, and you'll see how engaging it can be. But I also pray you find solace in other friends. May God bring many other friends your way so that you don't have to be alone. And may God bring a partner your way so that you don't also have to stay single for a long time and he has not forgotten about you. if he cannot forget his children. If there's anything God loves ni sisi watoto wake, haezi kukusahau. He loves you very much. um, I give a lot but receive so little, my dear. um, Pole sana. First of all, I have been an intentional giver almost all the years I've understood myself. My family is a family of givers. Like we just, our hearts are just pure. Sisi ni watu tuzapeana hata tubaki bure. And most times we don't get as much as we receive. We don't get as much as we receive. And something I came to learn, my brother taught me this, is give without expectations. If you're giving, just give because you're a natural giver, because it comes from your heart. It makes you feel good, satisfied, or fulfilled, but do not expect anything in return. It really helped me um, to just understand that the people I'm also gifting are human beings, and not many of them are not like me, and they are not going to change because I'm giving and I keep giving them. It doesn't guarantee that they are going to change and become, a giver like I am. So give without expectations, dear. Do not expect anything uh, in return. But I would also want you to start practicing, giving without, give, but also have boundaries. Don't just give and give and give na unabaki tupu. Because when your cup runs dry and empty, that is when you realize and you start feeling like, you know what, why can't they give the way I give? Why can't they at least try? Why am I not getting yet I'm giving? So ensure you do not run dry, and ensure that there are boundaries that you have set. Not everyone that approaches you is actually sent to you. Some are there to use you, some are there to take advantage of your kindness. So ensure that you are giving, but there is boundary that is kept. Uh-huh. Yeah, I think I'll end it here for now. The rest we can answer later, because it's almost going to 1 hour. This has went, way beyond my time limit. I wanted us to go for like 30 minutes, but I found myself talking and talking and talking. So what do? We leave it at this. Tomorrow we continue, because we will have a live stream at night. I think same time. Yeah, same time. So have a beautiful night. Thank you. It was nice answering your questions. Keep them coming. Go to my Instagram. I have a link, anonymous. Thanks to this anonymous thing, we don't know names of people, which is good for what, confidentiality. It is good. So go send your questions there. I'll answer more tomorrow. Otherwise, it has been a beautiful night interacting with you all. I just pray for blessings, for peace tonight, God's peace that surpasses all understanding. I pray that goodness of the Lord, shall follow you as you sleep, as you wake up tomorrow to go to work or run errands. May His goodness follow you, and may His favor speak for you when you go. I know there are people that are going for job interviews tomorrow. I know there are people that are praying and trusting God for uh, different things. May God answer you tonight. I am going to pray for you. Mungu akuone, Mungu akusikie, Mungu akujibu kwa jina la Yesu. Yeah, grateful, very much grateful for the support you're giving me, and I pray that your cups do not run dry. Just like you've chosen to spare your time to be here and ensure that um, I find purpose in what I am doing. I pray that God, blesses you, the work of your hands, where you step in, where you plant, may you sow, and not just sow, may you sow fruitful seeds that will multiply. May God give us more life, so that we may, and good health, so that we may come here each and every day to just interact and grow together, encourage one another, pray with one another. And you know what, allow me leave it from here, wacha nisiendelee sana, hatutamaliza. So have a blessed night, see you tomorrow.